10.
Down the ways goes another great liner destined to carry on the unbeatable tradition of British ships and their builders.
More than 700 feet long, the Coronia have the lines and beauty of a yacht.
In 1910, a 31-year-old son of a shipping magnate from Wavertree, Liverpool, became a director at the Cunard Line. By 1922, he was elevated to deputy director, and by 1930, he became chairman when the company was in the midst of a crisis brought on by the Great Depression. Sir Percy Ellie Bates was a decisive leader with strong connections to the British Admiralty and the royal family. With his company on the verge of collapse, he deftly negotiated a merger with Cunard's longtime rival, the White Star Line. He leveraged his connections to ensure that Cunard would remain on top, with 2/3 control of the newly formed Cunard White Star Line. With Cunard's greatest rival out of the way, Bates now had the resources he needed to bring his vision to reality. A pair of great superliners, larger than any other ship in the world and fast enough to operate a weekly transatlantic service with just 2 ships. A master of communications, Bates knew that the race to attain and hold the blue ribbon would earn headlines for years. He would build on Cunard's relationship with the royal family by naming these premier liners after the royals, starting with the Queen of the United Kingdom at the time, Mary of Teck. This also further tied the company with British identity at a time when nationalism was at an all-time high. The RMS Queen Mary was launched on September 26, 1934, and construction soon began on her running mate, the RMS Queen Elizabeth. Both ships would earn the company massive profits, and they would prove vital assets to the Allies during World War II, which would claim the life of Bates's only child, Edward Percy, who was killed in Germany in 1945 while serving as a pilot officer in the Royal Air Force. Despite personal tragedy, Sir Percy Bates always kept an eye on the future, and seeing trouble for his industry brewing just after the war, he began looking for a long-term solution. In the 1930s, both Cunard and the White Star Line experimented with offering cruises on some of their second-tier ships. Even when operating these voyages in tropical ports using ships designed primarily for the North Atlantic, pleasure cruising showed promise. Bates recognized that advancements in aeronautics